Major incident declared. We have a bus rollover, multiple patients.
A loss beyond words, a tragedy beyond comprehension, an unfairness beyond understanding.
10 people have lost their lives here. There's still 14 people in hospital, and a whole wedding party has had their lives changed forever.
There's a whole range of injuries, from minor injuries to very serious injuries, with 2 in ICU.
I need all resources allocated to continue. I'm still trying to work out exactly how many patients I have here.
I spoke to one of the paramedics last night who said it was the most devastating scene he's been to in over 15 years on the job.
Some of our police are visibly distraught.
A scene that none of them had seen before.
State Emergency Service, the fireys, all those involved, they also need our support, love and prayers as well.
We take a lot of solace in the company of each other.
Brett Andrew Button faced court for the first time this morning and was granted bail. Police prosecutors will allege Mr Button was driving dangerously. More charges are likely to follow.
At this stage, we have identified 7, I repeat, 7 code 4s. We have multiple red and orange label patients.
Singleton is a town in shock. 7 of the 10 people killed lived here.
Hearing the names of the first 2 deceased and the fact they've left children behind just puts a whole other layer on it.
There's 10 people there that can't go home to their families, and their families will never see them again.
7 people from Singleton, and if you don't know them personally, you know people who know them.
We're going to feel these ripple effects going through the community for a very long time.
You can see that people are processing their grief.
Our thoughts and love are with the newlyweds, who will never know the easy joy of an anniversary.
I think the scars of this accident will remain for a long time.
Anyone that needs support in any way, or just come for a hug, really, come on down. We'll be here as long as people need us here.
It's terrible, and it's also terrible with like a knock-on effect, because every way you sort of turn, then you think of like the first responders, and you think of what the Prime Minister said about their anniversary, and these were people who they loved enough to invite to their wedding, and they'd organised a bus because they wanted their guests to be safe.
Yeah, and to do the right thing. I know it's so big and so traumatic. It's sort of hard to wrap your head around it. But I think in times like this, it's always good to look for the helpers, the first responders, the community who have wrapped their arms around each other. And in situations like this, Aussies, you see Aussies digging deep and wanting to help. And that needs to happen. But there has been a warning from the wedding MC, who has said that fake GoFundMe pages have popped up. Be careful who you give to. We will put the official GoFundMe address on our website, and we'll have more for you on this story after 7 o'clock.